Hello, Quincy. This is Joe Catalano with a new edition of AM Quincy, temporarily adhering to the governor's new mandates to close all non-essential businesses. We are coming to you from my home, like so many other people working from home during this pandemic, and we will attempt to keep you updated at what's going on here in Quincy as it relates to the coronavirus. Of course, on our website as well, we'll be posting new information daily, along with new interviews from our city leaders, including the mayor, the school superintendent. We'll attempt to touch base with some state officials as well. Obviously, AM Quincy will not be its normal 4-hour program, but please do tune in for news updates throughout the morning and throughout the day if necessary as well. We appreciate your patience and look forward to your feedback as well. If you have ideas or suggestions for us to follow up on, please let us know and we will do our best to do that. Appreciate your time and patience, and wish you and your family and your colleagues stay safe, stay well. And of course, please do abide by all the social distancing requirements as put forth by health officials, and we'll get through this all together. Thank you very much. And again, stay tuned here to Quincy Access Television and AM Quincy for future updates. I'm Joe Catalano with a QATV news update for AM Quincy. Students from the Wollaston Elementary School are being asked to self-quarantine themselves after a 5th grade teacher there tested positive for coronavirus. In a letter, Superintendent Rick DeCristofaro has asked the students to self-isolate themselves until March 26th. That teacher was last in school on March 12th. Meantime, one of the 9 people who have died from coronavirus in Massachusetts was a Quincy man in his 80s who had pre-existing health conditions. The man from North Quincy died at a hospital over the weekend. There are currently 17 people who have tested positive for coronavirus in Quincy, and about 60 are under self-quarantine monitoring themselves along with the health department. Health Commissioner Ruth Jones says 5 people have recovered. Quincy Mayor Thomas Koch says although the governor has ordered non-essential businesses to close, city offices will remain staffed. However, they are closed to the public. Staff are available by phone and email, and a drop box is located outside of City Hall. The Quincy Health Department is now staffed 24 hours a day. Mayor also says city construction projects will continue with workers using safe practices. Grab-and-go meals continue to be distributed weekdays from 11 a.m. to noon at both high schools and the Lincoln Hancock and Snug Harbor schools. And a reminder that although playgrounds are closed in Quincy, parks are open, using best practices to remain at a safe distance. All public regulatory board meetings are canceled, and the Quincy City Council meeting for April 6th will likely be held via a teleconference. 2 females, both in their 70s, and from Essex and Worcester counties, and 2 men, one in his 60s from Suffolk County, the other in his 80s from Quincy, have died from COVID-19 related illness, bringing the total number of deaths from the novel coronavirus in Massachusetts to 9. All 4 were hospitalized and had underlying health conditions. As of 4 o'clock yesterday, 8,922 Massachusetts residents had been tested for COVID-19 by the State Public Health Laboratory and commercial and clinical labs. That was up from 6,004 residents on Sunday. Of those 8,922 people, 777 have tested positive. For the first time, testing results for all of the clinical and commercial labs performing testing in Massachusetts is now being posted, in addition to results from the State Public Health Laboratory on its COVID-19 online dashboard. The case numbers reflect additional testing being performed in Massachusetts by several additional labs, in addition to the State Public Health Lab, Quest Diagnostics, and LabCorp. The online dashboard includes 10 more labs and their testing data. Expanded testing capacity in Massachusetts continues to be a focus of the work of the COVID-19 Response Command Center, and the effort to increase testing capacity across the state will continue. I'm Joe Catalano with the QATV News Update.